The Haunted Doll. On a stormy winter night, Elena was living alone in an old house on the outskirts of the city. The house had been abandoned for years before she moved in. She wasn't afraid of the place, but she felt something strange. One night, Elena heard footsteps above her room. She froze in place, wondering who could be there at this hour. She grabbed a candle and began to climb the stairs quietly, the faint light revealing the faces of old pictures on the walls. When Elena reached the top floor, she found the door closed. She hesitated for a moment, but then she slowly opened the door. The room was dark, except for the moonlight that slipped through a broken window. In the middle of the room, Elena saw something strange. There was an old wooden box tightly sealed. She approached it cautiously, her hand trembling. When she touched the box, she felt an icy chill run through her body. Elena slowly opened the box, and when she looked inside, she saw an old doll. The doll was wearing a torn dress, and its glass eyes sparkled in the dark. Suddenly, the doll started to move. Elena stepped back, but she couldn't get away. The doll began to speak in a terrifying voice. "Return me to my place. I must return before dawn, or else." The doll didn't finish its sentence, as the candle suddenly went out, and the room plunged into complete darkness. Elena felt a cold hand on her shoulder. She screamed at the top of her lungs, but she couldn't find a way out. The door slammed shut behind her, and she found herself trapped. The doll started to move toward Elena slowly. Its footsteps broke the eerie silence. Elena couldn't move, as if her feet were frozen to the ground. The doll got closer, and when it reached her, it whispered in a low voice, "Return me to my place, or I will stay with you, forever." Elena had no choice but to take the doll and search for its place. She knew there was an old secret in this house, and she had to uncover it before dawn. Elena began searching every corner of the house until she found a hidden room behind a broken wall. When she entered the room, she saw a large mirror on the wall. The doll asked her to place it in front of the mirror. Elena did so, and suddenly, the doll disappeared into the mirror. But when Elena looked into the mirror, she saw her reflection smiling wickedly. The doll was now living inside Elena, and she knew her life would never be the same again. Since that night, no one ever saw Elena again, but her footsteps could always be heard on stormy nights, as if she were searching for a new victim.